Good morning, everybody. It's November the 11th. It's Veterans Day. We want to thank all the veterans, past, present, and in the future, all those in active duty right now for their service to our country and to us. This is the day we honor those. And, of course, with this being Veterans Day, I'm off work. So I'm out here in the woods today. I'm by myself. Jared, of course, has just got off work. He's at home asleep. It rained pretty much all day yesterday. It's cloudy right now. I'm getting a late start. Had to stop and get gas and some other things, so it took me a little bit to get here, but I'm here. And feeder, of course, went off at 6:30, and it's now 18 minutes after 7. I got in here about 10 after. Got everything set up, so we're in here to hunt. We should be in the rut, but it was 44 when I got up this morning. It's supposed to get up, I think, close to 60 today, so it's still warm. I don't know if the rut's kicking in yet or not. I've heard reports here and there that people have seen rut in activity, but we found 4 scrapes last Friday, or Friday before last, but haven't found any rubs. But we're in here for the hunt, and we're going to see what happens. So stay with us. Chasing her, and he got within about 50 yards of me, quartering away, but I couldn't take a shot. And I think there's 2 more deer in here, but they're not close enough for a shot. I've been trying to lure them in this way, using little grunts and doe bleat. The buck ran off that way over into that pine thicket. Left her standing there, then I seen another one at the top of the hill. So all I can do now is just wait and see what happens. Well, it's approximately 9:40. Buck run a doe down the holler right up this way. Come down, got within about 45, 50 yards of me. She ran on up the hill. He stopped. I couldn't get the bow drawn back. He was looking right back at me. He didn't run for, I don't know if he's seen me or not, but he started following the doe, and I used a grunt. He stopped, and he looked back his way, but then he went off to the left into a little pine thicket. She was still up there on the hill, as you seen in the video, and he went on down the hill, still over there. She was over there, and then she started this way towards me, but when she got in the holler, she turned and went out in front of me, too far for a bow shot. Of course, I thought maybe he'll come pick up her trail. But then I noticed she also had a little one with her. Well, after I seen her go around the point out that way, she went in behind that pine right down there, and then traveled out through there. I seen him cross right down in there. So they both went out that point, just over that point, out there where the laurel and stuff is. I don't even know if I'm getting it on the video. And they went around that way. I've done a few more grunts and a snort wheeze. Try to see if he'd come back in. And he's following her. It's 9:55 now. So that's the first bit of excitement I've had this morning. And as you'll tell in the video of me trying to show you that doe, I was shaking. Looked like the big 8. And I really wanted to get him. But I'm going to turn the camera off and keep my eyes open just in case she'd come running back this way and bring him out. I just wanted to give you a report. It's about 11:40, and even though it's, looks like the rut's on, I should probably stay in. But I think I'm gonna try to sneak out, get to the truck. I got a biscuit in there. I'm gonna eat it, figure out this evening's strategy, try to get back out here. I don't know if I'm gonna come to my tree stand here or go to my second tree stand, or maybe even hunt the street tree stand that's closer to the truck that Jared put in. That's where we seen those 4 scrapes. If there's scrapes there, there's bound to be some traveling going through there for the scrapes to be there. So maybe there's a buck coming in checking them. It was an exciting morning, even though I thought, well, it's going to be another one of them days not see nothing. Had that doe come running down the hill over there. She come running down that hill right over there. And he was a little ways behind her. She come, she turned, she went up that hillside over there. And he come on down and he stopped. See if I can get the camera on the tree. He stopped trying to judge this, where that tree is. He stopped right about there on the other side of that log that's in the center of the frame there. And I knew with him quartering away, that was a risky shot to be taken. Plus it's to my right, which is not good for me, not the way my tree stand's setting. Out in front of me or to my left is a better bow shot. And he was looking up at me, and he didn't really act spooked of me. She was over on the hillside. Well, then he crossed the holler and went up the hillside, but then he turned his left and went into a pine thicket. And she stayed right there, and then I seen another deer at the top of the hill. Come to find out, it was her fawn. And they come on down, and I thought she was going to walk right in front of me, but when she got in this holler and got over on this hillside, she went down across in front of me about 75 yards and out around the point out that way. And then I caught him coming out of the pines and crossing down the bottom of the hollow and just following her. So it was exciting this morning. I mean, I feel good that I seen some deer finally. I was beginning to second guess this tree stand here, thinking, well, you know, it's no good having this tree stand here. I need to find another place to hunt. But at least I know there's some deer in here. You know, the camera showed that there was deer, but you know, all my pictures went nighttime. So, but I think I'm gonna pack it up and go out and eat that biscuit, and then head back in here for this evening's hunt. Well, I'm back in the stand. It's 1:30. I ate some lunch, just right there at the truck, and drank the rest of my coffee from this morning. Yeah, it was cold, but I drank it anyway. I like coffee, cold or hot. But got back in here, got set up, and we're going to give it a try. I don't think I'll stay in here till dark. Again, I'm by myself. I might. The sun's out. There's still some clouds in the sky, but it all depends on what happens this evening. I may come out here about 4 o'clock, 4:30. Sunset's at 5:30, 5:18, something like that. So, since I'm by myself, you know, I may come out early. But like I said, it all depends on what happens this evening. But I'm back in and I'll give it a try. Well, there's still plenty of light to hunt, but like I said, I'm by myself. Nothing's happening here. The battery in my feeder must be dead, and I think it's dead in Jared's. Didn't hit it here. Either one of the feeders go off. It's about 10 to 4. And I think I'm going to pack everything up. I'm going to ease my way out. I may walk over to my second stand. It's probably 150, 200 yards away. I don't know if I'll get up in it, but I think I'll walk over that way and just look. That doe and buck this morning come from that direction, but I'm not sure if that means anything other than I might go check it out. The squirrels there's little bluebirds flying up in the feeder and knocking corn out, and it's hitting the ground, and the squirrels are coming in and eating the corn. The chipmunks are coming in and gathering it up. But like I said, I think I'm going to pack it up. I don't want to be in here late, and then if I happen to shoot one, I don't have nobody to help me track it. So you've heard the story before. I've just not been too much of a evening hunter, especially in this part of the woods where I'm at. All the deer tend to go down in the bottom, and it's a laurel thicket that I've lost one deer in there. I don't want to lose another one. So if I get back closer towards the truck where Jared's second stand is, I may get in there. That's what I was thinking about doing, just get in there, and we know that's where the scrapes are. Maybe something will come through. If I happen to get it, I don't have to worry about going down this bottom. The only thing I got to worry about is maybe crossing the road and getting over in a clear cut that's 3 years old, and of course, that's thick. But I'm going to go ahead and pack everything up, head out, work my way that way, and probably won't be in here tomorrow or Friday. Might come Friday, not 100% sure, depends on the weather. But I will be in here Saturday, so that'll be our last hunt over here, because the next videos will be from up at our camp in Greenbrier County. Hopefully we'll have better luck up there, and of course we'll be using rifles, not bows. If I'd had a rifle today, that nice 8-point right there he'd have been down. So for now, I'll just shut off the camera and get everything packed.